What's up, Michael Jordan collectors and investors? I hope you're having a great Super Bowl day. So I found something very disturbing today. I found the absolute best fake Michael Jordan rookie card that I've ever seen. It had everything in the right places. It looked right. It looked perfect. In fact, it was too perfect, and that's what gave it away. And I'm going to show you the difference between that and a real Michael Jordan rookie card using the high resolution pics on Heritage Auctions of the PSA 10. I'm tired of Michael Jordan collectors getting taken advantage of. So, Card Gems here. Welcome to my channel. This is today's February 7th Michael Jordan rookie card market report. All right, let's dig into this. So PSA population report. Yesterday we had 18,465. Today we have 18,471. So we have 6 new additions. So we have 1 new 8. We had a 5 that actually dropped off. So that might have got sent in for review and got a bump. We have 3 new 4s. We have 2 new 3s, 1 new 2. We still have 316 10s. 2,766 9s and 7,743 8s. So, checking on Beckett, let's see if they actually had a new submission. Nope, still have 11,569, no change. So, still have 6 pristine 10s, 526 9.5s, 1,634 9s. This is the same that it's been for like 2.5 weeks now. So checking on the SGC. So yesterday we had 2,163. So there's been no change. We still have 1 gold label pristine 10, 25 10s, 25 9.5s, and 216 9s. All right. So checking our favorite website here, cardladder.com. Remember, they have a brand new app now for your phone. And it's just as good as the website. It's really nice. So PSA 8 last sold for $21,549. So this card dropped off from its high of $26,100. So a little bit of a drop there. So checking on the BGS 8 last sold for $15,100. So this one's a little slow and steady right here. It's just been averaging about this price for the last 3 sales now. So BGS 8.5 last sold for $20,488. So a little bit of an uptick here from this low of $19,250, but still down from the spike of $23,000, the record. The spike that happened on the night of the golden auctions when those PSA 10 sold. So mostly all of these graphs here are going to have that spike. PSA 8.5 last sold for $37,500. So that is also a little bit down from the spike of $43,400. So PSA 9 last sold for $68,550. So again, this is pretty much the same as the last sell here. And it's down from that spike of 80,000. There has been several sales of this card around that 80,000 price range. We're waiting for those to get confirmed. Those were ones from like Heritage Auction. Well, here's BGS 9, last sold for 40,350. So this is a little bit of an uptick here from this low down here of 34,300, but still down overall from this huge spike that happened on the night of the golden auctions of 47,500. So BGS 9.5, still we're at 162,500. So it's just a steady rise here. We have one that's currently on golden auctions right now, and it's up to 120,000. And if you add the buyer's premium, it's a little bit more than that. So PSA 10 last sold for $645,000. So this is a little bit of a downtick here. With a downtick for a PSA 10 is actually like almost $100,000 because it last sold for $720,000. But right now it's up to $540,000 on golden auctions if you consider the buyer's premium. And we also have one that's up around $320,000 on Heritage Auctions. So this is golden auctions right here. And this is PSA 10 is up to 450,000, so 540,000 with the buyer's premium. Look at that sticker. It's on fire. Stickers are on fire right now. 171,000. If you had the buyer's premium, that's a new record. It's like 205,000. So here's this BGS 9.5. It's a quad 9.5. 120,000 right here. If you had the buyer's premium, it's like 134,000. So here's a BGS 9, 33,000 so far. Here's a PSA 9, 42,000. There's another PSA 9, 56,000. So Heritage Auctions. We have, it went up a little bit. 360,000 now for this PSA 10. 35,000 for the PSA 9. 55,000 for this 9.5. So here is a Mint 8, and it's up to 12,000. We have a BGS 8, it's up to 6,250, and we have this PSA 7 that's up to 5,250. You know, these are so low because they still have, like it says right here, 20 days on that, 21 days, mostly 21 days. So, you know, the real bidding has not even begun yet. So, you know, there's no urgency right now. So, going to recently ended, I want to talk about this card right here, everybody. This raw card right here where the seller stated authenticity unknown. You know, it sold for $8,300, 71 bids. So it fooled a lot of people. It fooled a whole lot of people here. So for one thing, if someone has a raw Michael Jordan rookie card that's this nice, they would have submitted it to a grading company. You know, anyone with common sense would have done that. Okay. Now see, this looks nice, right? This looks like it could be like a PSA 8 or, you know, a 7 at the very least. So, you know, but let me show you something about this card right here. You know, this card was perfect. So look at this card. This is one of the main things that they tell you to look at. And look at the one on this card. Looks right. Looks good to me, right? Has the little dots in here like it's supposed to. Has the little dots right here like it's supposed to. It even has the shadows in here, you know, just like a real card. But let me tell you something about this card right here. This fake card right here. See this black line? See how it's above the red? Usually if this black line is above the red, then all of the black lines are slightly offset. So this black line right here would be a little bit offset, and you'd be able to see a little sliver of red in here. So let me show you on a real one at Heritage Auctions. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look at this. This one is a little bit slightly up as well into the red. So look here, you have a slight sliver of red just under the black line because everything is shifted up, you know. And look, this is a lot darker. I've compared it to my BGS 9.5 and I looked at it. This area right here is a lot darker, so you will not be able to see the point like you can on this card right here. You can definitely see the point. Also, look here, you have a prominent black line on the inside. If you look on a real one, if you look on this real one right here, you cannot see that black line. Also, look, this yellow right here is a different shade of yellow. It's more gold colored than this card right here. Look, this is not the same color. Now look at this here. This black line is a solid black line. And look at these letters. These are all sharp looking letters, perfectly looking. And this perfect black line, dark black line. Now look at this real one. This is what a real one would look like. It has imperfections. You're going to see a little bit of the red inside here. It's not perfect. These letters are not perfectly sharp. You know, they have imperfections. It's because this is printed back in '86. You know, that's a long time ago. You know, printing, you know, the technology has improved. Look at all these imperfections here. This is how it is. Look at this shade of yellow. Look how dark this area is right here. This is the way it's supposed to be. Now look at this one here. Look at this yellow, and look at this perfectly straight black line, dark black line. Do you see no imperfections in this at all? So that's one thing. Now let's look at this area right here. See, this is the real one. This is a PSA 10. Look Look at this blue right here. This is like a sky blue. And look, like I told you how the black line is shifted up, it's also shifted up here. And you can see a little bit underneath it. It's shifted up here. You can see a little bit of the gold. Okay, now look at this one. Look how perfect it is. There is absolutely no shift in this. Look how much darker this blue is in here. This is supposed to be sky blue. Look how perfect these lines are. There is no space in here. Look how perfect this is. The red goes right to the black and right to the gold. And that would not be on this card if this was a real card, because look at this. Look how far shifted up this black line is. It's more shifted up than this one. And look at this. This is the way that it's supposed to look. You know, you have these imperfections. These letters are not perfectly straight like this one. Look how perfect these letters are. It's just perfectly straight all the way, symmetrical. Okay, let's look at another thing. So they say, hey, look at this. You're always supposed to look at this basketball, right? It's supposed to have laces. Well, look at the laces on this. They're perfect. They're perfect. You can perfectly see these laces. On a real Michael Jordan rookie card, that is not the case. Yes, you're supposed to look for the laces. The laces should be there, but they're not perfect. They're not perfect. I went to the wrong picture. They are not perfect. Look, there's going to be imperfections. These letters around here are not perfectly sharp. You know, these laces in here, you know, when they stamp this, it's not going to be perfect. You know, this is an old, you know, these are printing plates. You're going to see the laces, but they're not going to be as perfect as the laces on this. Look at this. Perfect. Flawless. Look at these letters. Perfectly sharp. You know? It's like perfectly stamped. Look at these letters right here. Look how straight they are. How perfect they are. Now look at the real one. They're not perfectly straight. They're not. There's imperfections. You know? So now let's look at the other thing. Look at this Fleer logo right here. This is a real one. Look, there's imperfections. Look at this ring with the R. You know, look, it's not going to be a perfectly solid black line around this circle right here. It's just not going to happen. Now look at this one here. Look at this. Look at the circle around this one. It's perfectly straight and bold. Look at this. Look at these letters. It's perfect, straight. Look at this. Look at this Fleer logo. Like there's like no imperfections in this one. But if you look at this one right here, look, it's jagged. It's jagged. There's imperfections. There's all kinds of imperfections, and that's what a real one looks like. You know. So, well, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, and then look at this fake. Sure, it has all the right things on it, but look, it's too perfect. The colors don't match. So that's something to look at, guys. That's something to look at. Okay. All right, so now we're beyond that. So let's look at this BGS 7.5. It sold for $10,500 with 42 bids. Okay. We have a BGS 8.5. It sold for $20,330 with 50 bids. Here's a BGS 7. It sold for $9,999. Buy it now. Here's a PSA 8. It sold for $19,000. Wow, this was a really good price for that buyer. Here's a PSA 5. It sold for $7,500 with 25 bids. Here's a PSA 1. Someone pulled the trigger on this one for $4,200. Wow, that's pretty good for a 1. So here's a BGS 8.5. It was listed for $20,500 and it sold for $21,000. All right. So here is a PSA 8 optional qualifier. Look, someone pulled the trigger on this for $15,000. This would be like a new record price right here if we had a confirmed price. But I've been watching these, and one has not sold for this much. Wow, I mean, I see what they're looking at. You know, the corners look good. The surface, the edges look amazing. It's just really thin on the side right here. But, I mean, it has good eye appeal. I like that card. So here is a PSA 7. It sold for $15,900 with 40 bids. Here's a PSA 2. It sold for $5,300. 25 bids. Wow, these twos are really moving. Here's a BGS 8.5. Sold for $20,488. 61 bids. So this is about the average. Here is a PSA 6. Sold for $10,100. 12 bids. Here's a PSA 6. It was listed for $10,500. Let's see what it went for. It went for $9,750. So not bad for that buyer right there. All right, look at this PSA 1. Sold for $3,450, 16 bids. This is the most beat up Michael Jordan rookie card I've ever seen, but this is an authentic card and it's not altered. So you guys, that had this card in your childhood, if you happen to stumble across it, at your parents' house or whatever, well, just know no matter how beat up it is, it will at least be worth more than $3,400 because look at this one. This one's destroyed. So something to think about. PSA 6. Okay, this one was relisted. I already saw it, so that does not count. It's a PSA 8, sold for $23,100, 51 bids. Here's a PSA 4, sold for $6,500, 35 bids. Here's a BGS 9, sold for $39,000. Buy it now, so it's about the average. Okay, here's a BGS 7.5, listed for $12,500, our best offer, and it sold for $10,000. So here's a PSA 6 listed for $9,900 and it sold for $8,700 on that one. And lastly, we got this PSA 7. Someone pulled the trigger on it for $15,000. So that's a good price right there. That's about, close to the record price for that one. All right, so checking on newly listed, we have this PSA 8. They got it listed for $49,000, our best offer. Here is a BGS authentic altered card for $5,900. Buy it now. There's a BGS 8.5. This is a really high starting price, $42,000. Here's a PSA 7. They got it listed for basically $30,000, our best offer. So that's like a $15,000 card. Here's another PSA 7. This is a better price for it right here. It's almost $17,000, best offer. Here is a SGC 6, $15,000 starting bid. Here's a PSA 6, $12,500. Buy it now. Here's a PSA 8, $35,000, our best offer. Here's a PSA 6. It's up to 4,052 bids. Here's a PSA 7. This has a high starting bid, $10,000. Here is a PSA 2, $5,000 starting bids. So 0 bids on that. Here's a BGS 8.5. This is a ridiculous starting price. You're not going to sell this card, man. PSA 8, $27,999. Buy it now. Here's a PSA 7, $20,000 or best offer. Here's a PSA 8, $11,800. It already has 16 bids. PSA 8 is up to $15,500 with 55 bids. Here's a BGS 9. It's up to $20,100. It has 5 bids already. Here's a Mint 9 off-center qualifier, $8,700, 29 bids. This is your chance to get a really, really nice card. It's just off-center. Look at this one. Has good eye appeal. It's really good up and down. It's not bad at all. I've seen these sell for, close to 15,000, 10 to 15,000. So here's a PSA 4. Buy it now for basically $7,400. Here's a BGS 9. They won $100,000 or best offer. So, that's like a $40,000 card. Here is a PSA 9 off-center qualifier for $25,000. Buy it now. That's, kind of high right now. Here's a PSA 8 with the off-center qualifier. It's up to $9,300 or 43 bids. Here is a BGS authentic altered. It's up to $2,300 with 28 bids. Here is a PSA 8 off-center qualifier for $14,500, 0 bids. And here is a PSA authentic 4,100, our best offer. This one is altered, so you won't be able to cross that to a number grade. BGS 6 is up to $7,000 with 2 bids. Here is a BGS 9, $54,000, or best offer. So, it's like a $40,000 card. I consider these the most undervalued cards right now because they are half the price of a PSA 9, and that's just ridiculous. We got to use common sense here, guys. Here's a BGS 7.5, $10,000, 0 bids. Here is a BGS 8, $24,500, or best offer. Here is a BGS 9, $59,000, or best offer. Here is a PSA 8, $33,900, 0 bids. Here's a PSA 6, $12,500 basically, our best offer. So here's a PSA 6 for $12,500 or best offer, same price. $12,500 for this PSA 7, got one bid. Here's a PSA 8, $26,000 or best offer, so not bad. Here's a BGS 6.5 for basically a $12,000, buy it now. Here is a SGC 8.5 for $30,000 or best offer. Here is a PSA 6 for $12,900 or best offer. So here's a PSA 3, $6,200 or best offer. That one has really nice eye appeal. Here is a BGS 9. They want $189,000. So they want, basically a high-end BGS 9 5 price or best offer. This is like a $40,000 card, guys. All right, so now looking at the live auctions, we'll start with this BGS Authentic. We just talked about this one already because it's a newly listed. It's 2,328 bids. Here is a BGS 2.5. It's up to $3,450, 20 bids, 6 hours left. This will be a good card to buy and cross over to PSA and double your money. So here's a PSA 3. It's up to $4,000, one bid. PSA 6, $4,000, 2 bids already. Here's a BGS 4, so another great card to cross over. $5,000 already, 16 bids, 3 hours left on this. Here is a PSA 4, $5,000. It's got 23 bids already, 5 days left. Here is a BGS 4. It's another great card you can cross over right here. If you get a PSA 4, you're looking at maybe $8,000. But this one's up to $5,000, 10 bids. Here's a PSA 3. It's up to $5,050, 20 bids. That's what I'm saying. Look, this is a PSA 3. It's a lower grade than this. But look, PSA rules right now. They got all the value. Here's a PSA 2, $5,000 starting bid. There's no bids because it's too high. There's a PSA 4. It's up to $5,700, 27 bids, 21 hours left. Here's a PSA 8, $6,000, 17 bids, 3 days left. Here's a BGS 5.5, $6,124, 38 bids. This is another great candidate to cross over. You can make really good money on these cards. PSA 5, $6,900, 25 bids, 2 hours left. Here is a PSA 5 for $6,900 with 20 bids and 2 days left. All right, here is a PSA 5 for basically $7,000, has 1 bid already. Here's a BGS 6 for $7,000 with 2 bids. Here is a PSA 6.5 for $8,200, 17 bids. This is a great card. Here is a PSA 6. It's up to $8,400 with 32 bids, 5 hours left. Here's a PSA 8 with the off-center qualifier, $8,500, 32 bids. I've seen these sell anywhere from $10,000 to now $15,000. Here's a Mint 9 off-center qualifier, $8,700, 29 bids. These cards are a little bit on the rise right here, This is at least a $15,000 card. Here's a BGS 7.5, $8,700 already, 28 bids. So you could probably cross this to a PSA 7 and greatly increase your money. Those sell for like $15,000. So here's a PSA 8 with the off-center qualifier. This one's up to $9,300. So look at the momentum. Well, it has 3 hours left, so we'll see how that does tomorrow. Here's a PSA 8. It's up to $9,850, 21 bids. So we know that this can be anywhere from a $25,000 to $30,000 card. Market's cooled a little bit on those, so they are around $25K. There's a BGS 7.5. It says a high starting bid, so it has no bids at $10,000. So here is a PSA 7 up to $11,100, 33 bids. So here's our SGC 8. It's up to $11,000, 2 bids. Here's a PSA 8. It's up to $11,500, 55 bids. Here's another PSA 8. It's up to $11,800, 16 bids, 6 days left. Here's a 9 with off-center qualifier. We're seeing a lot of these. $12,050 right now, 27 bids, 3 days left on this. This is really good eye appeal. Like I said before, the rule of thumb is you take off 2 grades, so it'd be like a 7. So PSA 7. All right, so here we go. Here is a PSA 7. It's up to $12,500, 1 bid. This has like 10 days left. Here's a BGS 8. It's up to $13,100, 27 bids. So if you were able to cross this to a PSA 8, you would be looking at like $25,000. There's a PSA 7, 13,850 with 2 bids, 4 hours left. Here's a PSA 8. It's up to 13,000. Has a bid, 5 days left. Here's another BGS 8, but this has a very high starting price, so it has 0 bids right now. Here's a PSA 8, 14,500, 19 bids, 7 days left. Here's a PSA 8 with the optional qualifier, and it has this high starting bid, so there's no takers right now. It has 6 hours left. So, that's probably like the top of the market for that one. PSA 4, this also has a very high starting price, almost 15,000, so, 0 bids. So here's a SGC 6, 15,000, very high starting bid for this, guys. So this has 0 bids right here. Here's a PSA 8, 15,100, 23 bids, 7 days left. Here's another one for 15,100, 46 bids, 3 days left. Here is one more for 15,400, 22 bids, 4 days left. Lots of 8s. There's like almost 8,000 in population. So here's another one, 7,820 bids for this 8. Here's another 8, 18,100, 48 bids, 2 days left. So yeah, 8s are, there's 8s all day long here. BGS 8.5, 18,578 bids. So, the record price for this is 23,000, So here is a PSA 8 for 18,952 bids. And here's a PSA 9, 20,100, 39 bids, 8 days left. So, this is going to be a huge card. Here's a BGS 9, a very undervalued card here, 20,100, 5 bids, 6 days left. If you're able to cross this over to a PSA 9 like a few people have, you're going to double your money. I mean, that's an incredible return on investment. So PSA 8, 21,675 with 3 bids. Here's a PSA 8, it's at 22,322, 43 bids, 7 hours left on this top 30% eye appeal sticker on this one. PSA 8, 22,900, 28 bids, 3 days left. Here is a BGS 8.5. It has such a high starting price. This is like the record price. So, it's kind of scared people off. There's 4 hours left on this one. Here's another one. But here is a PSA 8. It's at 23,140 or 54 bids. This has top 5% eye appeal. So this is probably the highest rated sticker that you can get for eye appeal. So this is a premium card. This might be an 8.5. You might be able to cross it. Here is a PSA 8 with another sticker for top 15% eye appeal. 24,189, 34 bids. I don't know why it wouldn't be at 8.5. These have new holders on them, so it doesn't make much sense that it would have these really, really high eye appeal stickers if they wouldn't be at 8.5. But here's a BGS 9, and it's up to 25,629 bids. And here is a BGS 9, 32,333 bids and 1 day left. So that might break 40K. And here is a PSA 9. It's up to $40,000. 54 bids, 5 days left. And here's another PSA 9. It's up to 51,100. 46 bids, 3 days left. All right, so checking on our BGS 9.5s and above, we still have this one right here for $250,000. Our best offer has a 9 on the surface. Here's another one with a 9 on the surface, $302,000. Buy it now. Here is another one with a 9 on the surface. So these are all low ends. They all have 9s on the surface. This one has $325,000, our best offer. Now BGS is so hard on surface grades. That's why you see these 9 surface grades. It's so hard to get a quad 9.5 on these cards. And here's another one with a 9 on the surface. It has the sticker right here. The record price for the sticker is $70,000. So the record price for a low end BGS 9.5 is around $80,000. So you can buy the pair for $40,000, our best offer. Now, that's the last record price. Confirmed price is $80,000, but I believe they're more like $130,000 to $150,000. Here is a pair. This one has a 9 on the edges, and this has a 9 on the corner. So they're both low ends, and they got it for $536,000, our best offer. So here's our nicest BGS 9.5. This is a quad 9.5. It has a 10 center, perfect center. They want $350,000, our best offer on this one. So personally, I think this is at least a $200,000 card. There's a quad 951, you know, on golden auction right now. It's up to 120. So we'll see how that one does. That'll be a decent comp for this card. So here's our only PSA 10. They want 800,000, our best offer. This is at the PWCC vault. Okay, so be interesting to see how this one does. It's been sitting here a very long time. So in summary, let's check on in summary. So PSA 10, the record price is still $720,000. That's the record confirmed price. So we have one up on auction right now for $540,000. I've already included the buyer's premium on that. So we have a BGS high end. That's the record price is $162,000. There's one up to $144,000 right now. The BGS low end with 1/9 sub, the record price is $76,626. Not on auction. I know you're saying, well, didn't one sell for $81,000 on golden auction? Yeah, but for some reason we can't get these confirmed. You know, I don't know why. SGC 9.5 last sold for $125,000 record price. We have one up on auction now. If you had the buyer's premium, it'd be $66,000. PSA 9 record price is $80,000. We have one up on auction right now for $67,000. The BGS 9 record price is $47,500. This was a huge spike. It's kind of came back down. You know, this is the average price is about what it is right here. It's live auctions up to $39,000, so around $40,000. SGC 9 record price is $28,133. None on auction. PSA 8.5 record price $43,400. None on auction right now. So BGS 8.5 record price $23,100. That was a spike. You know, these are averaging about 20K. We have one up on auction right now for $18,500. SGC 8.5. The record price is $10,555. There's none on auction. This is an old price because if you look at this SGC 8 over here, we have a new record price for that, and it's way higher. So it wouldn't make any sense. Just know that this is a more valuable card. The PSA 8 record price is $26,100. I've seen a lot higher prices than this, but we cannot get those confirmed. But $24,189 is what it is on auction right now. Now, I would say that the market has cooled on these 8s. Like I said, everyone's trying to sell their 8s, but there's a population of like over 7,000 of these. So it makes it really hard. BGS 8, $15,400 is the record price. We have one up on auction now for $13,100. SGC 8, the new record price right here, $19,000. You know, these SGCs are getting respect. There's one up on auction now for $11,990, so that'd be a great card to look at right there. BGS 7.5 record price $13,000. We have one up on auction now for $8,700. PSA 7 record price $15,125. That was a nice spike. We have one up on auction right now for $13,850. BGS 7 last sold for $11,900 for record price. So checking on our low ends, we have this BGS 6.5, $7,729 record price, none on auction. BGS 6 record price is $7,720. We have this new listing right here, and it's already up to $7,095. So it's going to shatter this price most likely. You know, guys are trying to get these cards right now so they can cross them to PSA and get that profit. Because look at this PSA 6, it's just crazy. You know, it spiked up to $11,800 record price, and it's already up to $8,400 on auction. This PSA 5 is $7,700, so even the PSA 5s are higher than this BGS 6s. And we have one up on auction right now. It's already up to $7,000, so it's going to shatter this price. PSA 4, look at this. Even a PSA 4 just shatters the price of a BGS 6. That's what I'm saying. These PSA cards are just, the value is just way more higher. And you know, this one spiked all the way up to $8,500. This is an incredible price. And there's already one up on auction for $5,700. PSA 3, $6,700. God, I can't even talk right now. PSA 3, record price is $6,250. There's one up on auction for $5,050 right now. PSA 2, record price $5,300. None on auction. PSA 1. You know, we have the spike right here for 7,300. This, even a PSA 1 is sold for almost more than a 6.5 and a 6 and a BGS. So that's what I'm saying, man. BGS is losing ground. So here's our randoms. These are the cards that, you know, these are like some of the missing grades, and these are on live auctions. You know, I add cards as Card Ladder adds cards because they get the confirmed prices for me. That's where I get my data. So the BGS Authentic Altered is up to $2,370 on live auction. The BGS 2.5 is up to $3,450 on live auction. The BGS 4 is up to $5,000 on auction. BGS 5.5, there's like 2 of them, and they're up around this price right here, $6,124. You know, good crossover cards. PSA 6.5, yes, we have a PSA in here, but this is a very low pop, so we don't have a lot of sales data for this card. So it's up to 8,200. PSA 8 off-center qualifier, we got a few of these, but this is the highest one, 9,300. PSA 9 with the off-center qualifier, it's up to 12,050. All right, so now let's check on our 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan sticker rookie card, which is on fire right now. This card is absolutely on fire. Look at this. PSA 10 record price. This very recent sell. It sold for $200,100 by the actor Rob G, the same guy that bought the Mickey Mantle for $5.2 million. He showed this card off. But look here on Golden Auctions, if you add the buyer's premium, already up to $205,000, already surpassed the record price. And there's like 4 days left on this card. So wow, this is going to the moon, guys. Straight to the moon. And there's only a pop of 119. The BGS 9.5, you know, we rarely see this card, you know, and it sold for $70,000. There's none on auction. Here is a PSA 9, record price $30,000. So you expect to see this card now shatter its record price. You have one up on auction now for $26,975. These numbers right here that I've included, these are the population reports. Of the 9s, we have 1,871. The BGS 9, there's only 223. Record price $11,000. There's one up to $10,800 already. It's going to shatter this price. PSA 8.5, there's only 73. Record price $10,000, none on auction. PSA 8, 3,456. Again, this is the most common grade. 13,400 is the record price. Again, look to see this price increase. We have one up on auction for 7,700. PSA 7, record price $5,075. We have one up to 3,500. PSA 6, 811 population, record price 3,500. We have one up to 2,392 on auction. PSA 5, population 791. We have one up on auction right now. It's up to $1,200, and the record price is 28. So expect to see all of these prices increase because the sticker rookie card is just on fire. And that's my report for today. All right, Michael Jordan collectors and investors, this was my Michael Jordan rookie card market report for today. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And I would really like to hear your opinions on the state of the market right now, what's going on, how crazy the market is with the Michael Jordan card, rookie card, and also just feedback, you know, anything I can do better and improve on my videos, or stuff that you want to hear or information that you would like for me to put out. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I want to get this information out to as many people as possible, you know, help them out, help out the little guys, you know, the true collectors. That's the ones that I'm really trying to help out. And also, you know, keep you investors or you flippers, like, you know, I don't discriminate. You know, if this information helps you out, I want to help everybody out. Also, if you like the video, just go ahead and give it a like. You know, it helps me out. And look forward to these videos every day because I post them every single day. Sometimes it might come out really late at night. It might be midnight, but it will come out. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for watching my video and visiting my channel.